It's been a while since I posted. I've been at home taking care of projects, but this is kind of related to ice fishing in a way, and having a tool that does more than one thing. I have a lot of friends that have the K drills with augers with their drills and all that, and I decided after last winter I'm going to be moving into that platform. So my plan this year was to find the right driver on sale somewhere, Home Depot, Lowe's, wherever, and make that investment this summer, and then eventually this fall buy the auger piece and I'll be ready to go. So I did go to Lowe's and I ended up getting a deal, and the deal is this Dewalt hammer drill and impact. It was a little pricey to begin with. I think I paid like $2.99. It's the newest one. It takes both the flex bolt batteries and the 20-volt batteries. And that was a hard pill to swallow. But what I found out in educating myself is that it really doesn't have to be a hard pill to swallow. The intent for this one was for ice fishing this winter. This one, I've got a big project coming up, building a hay wagon, and I need impact. And I got these both together with 2 batteries and a charger for that dollar amount, which kind of made me feel better about it, because I look back at my other drills and they don't even make the batteries anymore. It's sad because the drill's still good, but it was time to invest in those drills I've had for over 20 years. So times have changed. Batteries have gotten better and stronger, and they're working really well. So what I did this weekend, and I've always had an issue, I've got limbs, if you can look out here, these trees are older. For me to get up in a ladder in a chainsaw to take care of these limbs is not happening. And this weekend at Home Depot, I got an even better deal. I was able to solve that problem by getting a pole saw using the same platform, using the batteries. And here's the saw itself. It's 8-inch, but this is all I'm going to need for me to stay on the ground, be safe, and trim my limbs. And this saw here connects to this pole down here and uses the same batteries that I have with that. So the deal I got this weekend was the pole saw and the weed eater for like $270. And when I bought the weed eater, I ended up picking up another 5 amp hour battery. So now I've got two 5 amp batteries. I got an 8 amp and I got a 2 amp from batteries. So now I'm set for batteries, but I'm also adding tools. So I ended up picking up this weed eater. What I had in the past was this steel, which is great, but it's a beast. But I've got 4 acres, fence line, all that to do. And when I end up cutting my grass during the week and that, I really don't like pulling that out, because it's the gas, it's the fuel, and it's heavy. It's a beast. And I just don't do it as often as I should. But I'm thinking with this weed eater, the battery clips in the back. I got 2 speeds, and this thing folds in half. You just clip this up and it folds in half and you can store it. So this is going to be a lot easier for me to pick up and go around the house on a weekly basis and tidy up my lawn. So I spent more money, but I'm getting more tools, and I think I'm going to have the functionality I need. And there's so many more pieces you can get. There's shrub trimmers you can add, and you can also buy these tools without the battery, which makes them cheaper. But if you need batteries, why not buy a tool and get the battery with it without having to go out and buy batteries separately, because they do get pretty expensive. But so I ended up with 2 chargers now. One's a fast charger, one's a regular charger, which is great because I can put them around the house, one in the basement, one in the garage. So I have places, more than one, to charge my batteries, which has been pretty cool. So I'm kind of stoked about this. If you're thinking about, man, I can't buy it. Makes no sense for me to buy this tool to go ice fishing with, but when you think about it in a bigger scheme of things, and living in Wisconsin, we got all 4 seasons with different needs, and there's so many attachments you can buy with this. So whether you're on a Milwaukee platform or a Dewalt platform, they have tools for that. And they're also making lawnmowers with this type of battery. So if you live in town and you need a new lawnmower, which, you know, lawnmowers don't last forever, push mowers, you can get battery operated push mowers. And these platforms, Milwaukee and Dewalt, have both. I'm not so sure of that. I know some do and some don't. Don't count me in on that one. But, you know, here's some other tools. I mean, you got saws, all this, reciprocating, staple guns, radios, sanders. I mean, it's endless. And it's even moved out now to the outdoors. So, you know, I think this is one of the better decisions I've made. We'll see. And I'm going to get some use out of this just because I ended up buying this with the intent for ice fishing. But I'm going to get more use out of this whole family of products because of the tools that they're starting to come out. And I know more and more items are moving to battery powered, which, you know, makes sense. So something to think about if you're looking for new tools, a new drill, if you're thinking about, you know, doing the drill auger thing this winter, this might be able to let you see a bigger picture and maybe justify it a little bit more. And now's a good time. It's Memorial Day weekend. Sales are on there. Check with Home Depot constantly, as well as Lowe's. And they do run some really good deals. So you know, holidays are always a good one. Christmas, I believe, is another good time to buy these things. So yeah, I am pretty stoked about this. So I got to do some rearranging in my garage, and everything's looking Dewalt these days. So hope you find this video helpful. Give it a thumbs up, hit the like button.